Would you really consider this over a short wheelbase Land Rover Defender or even the upcoming baby G-Wagon? This is the MG Cyber X, and yes, it has hop-up headlights. MG just dropped this cuboid retro beast at the Shanghai Auto Show, and I'll be honest, it's way more serious than it looks. So what exactly is this thing? Well, it's, as mentioned, a rival for hardcore off-roaders like the Defender, the G-Wagon, and probably the Wrangler as well. It is the second model in the brand's new Cyber sub-brand, the Cyberster being the first. But unlike vehicles like the G-Wagon, this thing ain't going to cost $250,000. This is going to be a lot more affordable. It's aimed squarely at younger buyers that want something cool, something capable, and something electric. And it's probably going to appeal to the sort of people that love the Suzuki Jimny. You know, it stands out. And those pop-up headlights, obviously you can see they're in the retracted position at the moment. And that is designed to improve aerodynamic efficiency, which is pretty rare for a box on wheels. In China, people live for this sort of flex. It's pretty cool. I mean, the practical realities are it's probably going to give you less than 1% improved efficiency, but it is somewhat important in an EV, and the idea of having this retro-like Gundam robot with actuating elements is pretty cool, and I think it will have a lot of appeal, especially for younger buyers. So because this is a concept and there's actually no interior at all yet, we don't know what it's like, but we do know it's been developed in conjunction with mobile phone company Oppo, so it should have loads of tech, loads of connectivity, probably more computing power than your laptop. It'll have AI stuff in there, and I think the design is going to be probably like the Defender. The interior design, probably like the Defender, like the G-Wagon. It's going to have lots of bold grab handles and lots of squared off elements that mimic that exterior design. It's probably going to have a rugged look, which should be pretty good. For the geeks out there, the Cyber X rides on SAIC's all-new E3 EV platform, which means it isn't just a modified petrol car. It's electric from the ground up. It uses cell-to-body construction, meaning the battery is part of the chassis itself. It's a stressed member, so should be lighter, stronger, and more space efficient. That means more cabin room, more ground clearance, and better handling on rough terrain as well. Combine the off-road geometry with all-wheel drive torque vectoring, and this could be really impressive. How much is this going to cost? Well, MG hasn't said yet, and to be honest, we just don't know. We're hoping it won't be an $80,000 proposition, and we know it won't be Jimny sort of prices either, so maybe somewhere in the middle. Maybe this will be $50,000, something like that, maybe $60,000. So we'll have to wait and see on that. But as it stands, this is going to whet the appetites of a lot of people looking for an iconic, chunky, interesting off-roader. This vehicle is a hot chance for Australia, and MG is really starting to lift its tempo. You've got cars like the Cyberster, you've got the incoming QS 7-seat SUV, and you've also got the U9 Ute. And all these vehicles look like a bit of a step up from what we've seen from MG in the past. So these guys are serious. They want to be a top 5, even a top 3 brand in Australia. And would you pick one of these over a Defender or a G-Wagon, a baby G-Wagon? I know my mate Gary would love this. But would you? Have your say in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and see you next time.